2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A 2.
Okay.
That hole's done. Starting the round at even par. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Opting for the 9-iron. This one might need to get down a little.
Pretty good shot there.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies. And I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it. They love it. They get it. They get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates. That is outstanding. and snatches a birdie as well.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
John, give us a small update.
Well, guys, I'm down on the 5th hole. This is Kevin Kisner.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Well, I like the look of this. What a putt to make. Well done. And that will take him to 2 under. Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, just missed. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. Lining up for his 3rd now. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's return to live play now. Lining up from the sand now. Wonderfully played. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees.
A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Well, there's been highlights aplenty. How about what happened at the 8th? Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. And back to the course with the live action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Sitting up pretty nicely in the sand. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting out.
Not bad. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, be proud of that. Fair effort. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm down on the 10th hole. This is a look at Gary Woodland.
Go in. And you hold it. What a monster. Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Going with the 7. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. A chance to move inside the top 20 if you can hold this putt. And down it goes. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though, There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
That looked good for a long time, didn't it? And down it goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That should find the cut stuff. From around 180 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud. John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm following Kevin Kisner at the moment. He's on number 12.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's return to live play now. A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. It's half a chance of being hold this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 7th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's currently tied for 8th. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the 13th hole. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Let's head over to the 14th hole. Sitting at -4. Tied for 4th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Straight out of the top drawer.
Judging it beautifully.
Okay, let's get back to the action. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Good stroke. Oh, that's good grit there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Good shot there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one's tracking. Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
This is the 15th hole, guys. Kevin Kisner getting ready to hit.
Playing their 5th shot. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that was close. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. and racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. You don't need much to fire up this crowd, but that one will get them on their feet.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, this will be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Time to take a look at the action at the 17th hole. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh my. You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Well played, mate. Here's some action from just a moment ago. Interested to take a look at this approach shot. That's a lovely effort by Kevin Kisner. And back to the course with the live action. And Reg, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
This putt is for a share of 2nd.
I think it should make it. Tied going into the final hole.
Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This putt is for a score of 65. I like the look of this. And that will do it for him at this event. Rich, obviously close but no cigar, but you've just got to hand it to this player for making that final round charge.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.